In Jacob's camp, Joseph receives a beautiful, colorful coat from Jacob, beaming with gratitude. His brothers Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, and Benjamin watch. With simmering resentment, Joseph twirls the coat a vibrant splash of color against the muted landscape, unaware of the daggers in his brother's eyes. Reuben spits out, "Look at him," flaunting his father's favor. Lamplight dances across the interior of Jacob's tent as Joseph, filled with youthful zeal, addresses his family. Joseph recounts, "I dreamt that our sheaves of wheat were bowing down to mine." Judah, skeptical, challenges, "So, you think we will bow to you?" Jacob cautions, "Such dreams can be dangerous, Joseph." Under the scorching sun, Joseph strides through fields of waving grass, the scent of sheep heavy in the air, calling out, "Brothers, Father wants to know if all is well." Levi's face twists with dark intent as he plots, "Let's get rid of him once and for all." Reuben interjects, a flicker of mercy in his eyes, "Let's not kill him. We can leave him in the well." Under the relentless desert sun, an Ishmaelite caravan advances, their path marked by despair. Judah's cold calculation slices through Joseph's desperate plea. "What if we sell him as a slave? It's better than leaving him to die." Joseph cries out as they haul him from the well. For 20 pieces of silver, Joseph's fate is sealed. "Please, don't do this to me." Joseph's cries fade into the harsh desert wind, unanswered. The brothers stand before Jacob, Joseph's coat stained crimson in their hands. Simeon's voice breaks the silence. "We found this. Do you recognize it?" Jacob cries out in anguish, "It is my son's coat. A wild animal has devoured him." Jacob collapses, tearing at his clothes as uncontrollable weeping consumes him. Joseph diligently works in Potiphar's house, his integrity shining through with each task completed. Potiphar observes Joseph's unwavering dedication, his trust growing with each passing day. Potiphar's voice echoes with admiration. "He is a hard worker and trustworthy. I can rely on him." Joseph rises to the position of head of the household, his hard work bearing fruit. In the heart of a desolate prison cell, Joseph sits alone, cloaked in shadows that mirror the despair etched upon his face. Though wrongly accused by Potiphar's wife, a flicker of faith remains in Joseph's eyes, a beacon in the abyss. In a moment of anguished doubt, Joseph cries out, "God, why have you forsaken me?" Yet, with unwavering resolve, he affirms, "But I will trust in you." In the dim confines of the prison, Joseph sits among his fellow prisoners. Joseph speaks with a calm assurance. "In 3 days, you will be restored to your position." Turning to the other, Joseph declares, "In 3 days, Pharaoh will impale you." With a plea in his voice, Joseph implores, "Remember me when you are free, and mention me to Pharaoh." Pharaoh sits on his throne, his face etched with worry, as advisors watch with concern. Pharaoh's voice echoes through the hall. "I dreamt of 7 healthy cows being devoured by 7 gaunt ones, and 7 full ears of grain swallowed by 7 thin ones. What does it mean?" A cupbearer speaks, hope flickering in his eyes. "There is a Hebrew man in prison who can interpret dreams." Joseph stands with resolve before Pharaoh in the opulent palace. He interprets the royal dreams with unwavering conviction, foretelling abundance and devastating scarcity. "Appoint a wise man to store up food during the good years to prepare for the famine." Pharaoh proclaims, "You shall be in charge of my palace, and all my people are to submit to your orders. Only with respect to the throne will I be greater than you." Driven by famine, Joseph's brothers approach the Egyptian city, faces etched with desperation. Unknowingly, they bow before Joseph, the powerful figure they failed to recognize. Joseph observes his brothers, a plan forming as memories of his prophetic dreams resurface. "You have come to see the weakness of the land." Joseph stands, tears welling in his eyes, his true identity unveiled. His brothers freeze, fear gripping their faces as the truth dawns. Joseph's voice trembles as he reveals, "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" Joseph says, "Do not be distressed or angry with yourselves for selling me here, because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you." Across the golden sands of the Egyptian countryside, Jacob and his family journey, their camels burdened with belongings. Joseph declares, "You meant it for harm, but God used it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." The family is reunited, and Joseph's dream is finally fulfilled, not to boast, but to bless.